let's have a quick look of how I looked versus how I looked after. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Hi, I'm Rohita Singh. Let's first start off with moisturizing the face. For the same, I'm using the Dot & Key Vitamin C plus E Super Bright Moisturizer. Do apply the same moisturizer on your neck as well. If you have a double chin like me, then definitely do a massage and you will see a drastic change in your double chin. After I have moisturized, I will be using the Plum Green Tea Revitalizing Face Mist and apply a generous amount on my face and neck. Let it sit for a few minutes, and after that I'm going to use a primer. This is from Inside Cosmetics 3-in-1 primer. This is a super affordable, amazing primer. Apply a little generous amount of primer as this look is gonna be something you will be wearing for 6 to 8 hours. After that I'm gonna hydrate my lips using the M-Caffeine Lip Balm. Of course, not to forget your hands, I'm using the M-Caffeine Hand Cream for the same. This is a great hand cream. Use a little extra amount for an intense amount of hydration for a longer time. After everything, we are gonna start with color correcting. For the same, I'm using the Inside Cosmetics Color Corrector palette and using the orange corrector to hide any pigmentation around the eye area. If you don't have any pigmentation, acne scars or any marks, then definitely you can skip this step and directly apply your concealer. For brightening furthermore, I will be using another corrector after this one, but before that, do blend it really well with a damp makeup sponge. Over this, I'm going to use a yellow corrector. This is going to help brighten up the eye area. This is a trick, you can keep that in mind. And blend it really well using a damp makeup sponge. Now let's move on to the base. For the same, I'm using the Kryolan Cake Based Foundation. I'm in the shade FS28. You can use pretty much any other foundation you have. Go for a HD foundation because this look is going to be something for your sister's wedding, brother's wedding, or even a cousin's wedding. This is going to be a good long amount of time for you, so definitely let your makeup be set and set it with a good setting spray. I'm using the e.l.f. Cosmetics and we are gonna set our base almost 2 to 3 times to ensure that our base and makeup is not going anywhere for at least 6 to 8 hours. So after that, everything is blended and pretty perfect. I'm gonna use a concealer shade which is medium, a pretty light shade for me. It's almost 1 to 2 shaded light than my actual skin tone. Apply it over the eyelid space underneath your eye area and also on the areas where you want to highlight the face. Using a sponge rather than using a face brush will give you a flawless finish. After that, I'm going to use a contour stick which is a cream based contour which will ensure my contour stays for a longer amount of time. This is from Sugar Cosmetics. Blend it really well. After that, I'm using the Kryolan translucent powder to set underneath the eye area. Use the same translucent powder to set your whole face as well as your neck. Don't forget to use that on the areas where you're gonna have a little creasing, and dust off any extra translucent powder. After that, we are gonna start with the eye makeup. For the same, I'm using the Exotic Flavors eyeshadow palette from You Can Be. Starting off with the orange shade, dust off any extra and start creating a transition color. For transition color, always use a fluffier brush, and after that I'm going to use a brown shade from the same palette and pack it on the outer V. I will also use the same shade to deepen up the crease area. Take your time in blending. This is gonna take a little time, but after that the eyeshadow is gonna look good put together. After that, I'm gonna use the Lakme Iconic Kajal. Apply it on the outer V and as a liner. After that, we are gonna smudge it, but before that, spray setting spray in your brush and then blend it because most of the time gold doesn't blend as easily. Over this, you can pack any eyeshadow. I'm gonna pack a little deeper brown shade of eyeshadow and also be deepening the crease area furthermore with the same eyeshadow. Do the exact same steps for both of your eyes. After this, I'm gonna use a golden shimmer shade from the same palette and pack it on the middle of the eyeball till extending it furthermore to the outer V, but don't use a little way too much at a time. Gradually build the shimmer shade. Try creating a cut crease look with the same shimmer shade as you are seeing in the video. After that, dust off any extra shimmer shades fall out using the translucent powder. Over this, I'm going to use the pressed glitter from the same palette, which is again in the same golden shade, and apply it all over the eyelid space till you have applied the shimmer, leaving only the outer V area. Glitters can be tricky to work with, so definitely use the translucent powder underneath your eye area to ensure that glitters doesn't stick to your base and would not hamper your base. So after that, dust off any extra translucent powder and the glitters you see. After that, we are going to use an eyeshadow, which is the brown eyeshadow, to deepen up the outer V furthermore and blend the same with the glitter shade we have applied. The only trick to flawless eyeshadow is take your time. After that, use a skin color kohl to brighten up the eye area. Use it only on the tight line. For the lower lash line, I'm going to use the same black color kohl from Lakme and apply it only on the lower lash line. After applying the kohl, use a small round eye brush and blend the kohl really well on both of your eyes and use any brown shade of eyeshadow. First, dab the eyeshadow over the kohl and start blending it. It will give you a seamless, perfect eyeshadow look. Now it's time to set the base again using any setting spray. Spray it and let it be on there till you brush your brows and fill in them. Use a spoolie to brush them through and in an upward direction to get a more defined eye area. Only few steps left to complete the whole eye look. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Cosmetics sketch liner. You can use any other sketch liner you have. This is in the shade black. I'm creating a soft wing eyeliner look for the same, but you can even create a dramatic eyeliner. After that, using a Swiss Beauty baked highlighter, highlight the highest points of your face, such as the brow bone, your inner corner, and also some on the nose and cheekbones. Use a fan brush for applying it on the cheekbones, and don't forget to apply the same highlighter on your neck as well. The face still looks pale, needs to add some color. For the same, I'm using the Sugar Cosmetics Coral Climax. The blush looks absolutely perfect on every Indian skin tone. After this, the face needs to be set for the third time. Complete the look using any nude gloss and a mascara. Definitely, this is a high-end mascara from Too Faced. This gives you a good amount of voluminous lashes. And this is the complete look. I switched up the lip gloss to a more sizzling hot red color. I hope you love this look, and if you did, do let me know in the comment section, like the video, and see you next time.